Hi everybody, it's Norma, and guess what? I have a Kringle haul. Yes, you heard it right. I have a Kringle haul. So, within the last couple years, pretty much since the pandemic started, I was in moving mode and crisis after crisis with the house, which at some point, I might talk about that later. Right now, I really want to focus on my haul. But anyway, I do have my Facebook group, Candle Dancers Candle Corner, and I keep seeing other people posting hauls, and I just finally couldn't take it anymore. I really love Kringle Candle, and they came out with, you know, the new soy wax they've been experimenting with, which I have tried before. I was lucky enough to be one of the first person to sample it when they came out with it, and they sent me Christmas, which is like my favorite candle from Kringle. Well, I may have to back up now because these are so good, you guys. But up until today, Kringle's Christmas has been my all-time favorite Kringle candle. And it did fabulous. I burnt it this year, and I actually had two. The one that they had sent me a year ago when I was still in my condo was a smaller size, and then I loved it so much I went back and purchased a larger size. So it burnt flawlessly for me. It threw well. So I was really excited to try these new spring summer scents in the new soy wax. And for the most part, I'm pretty impressed just based on the cold. These were delivered today, and they were ice cold. It's still like so cold here, you guys. I mean, it was like -1 wind chill. So I had to let them thaw out a bit, but I think they're thawed out enough that I got a pretty good first cold sniff. So let's go right into it. One of the main reasons I placed this order, well, I initially wanted to order during the daylight saving sale that they always have because I wanted some daylights. But right before they did that, they had a really big sale on their candles that I missed out on. I had been planning on ordering, but was waiting for a paycheck because I'm trying to do, cash as I go right now. And the day I was ready to place an order, it ended, which I didn't realize it was going to end. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I just want to place an order. It's been a long time. So I went ahead and placed an order. Luckily, most of these were on sale. Not as good as the 50% off sale that I missed out on, but that's okay. They're worth it. So the two candles that really got me excited to place an order that people were talking about in my candle group were Ginger Lily Palm and Sicilian Orange. And so what you see before you are actually two orders, because I placed one that was a little bit conservative, where I ordered one Ginger Lily Palm, and then I ordered the 3-wick and Sicilian Orange. And then after I placed the order, people start talking in my group about how Sicilian Orange was their favorite candle and don't mess around. I was originally going to get daylights and wax melts because I'm trying not to buy so many candles. And they were like, don't waste your time. And I'm like, I can't even because they're sold out. So I just did a total leap of faith, trusting the opinions of the people in my Facebook group who swore by Sicilian Orange. I know Melanie said it's her favorite candle. She's already burned 3. Most people loved it. They described it as a juicy orange with a touch of greenery. And then the other one was Ginger Lily Palm. Ginger Lily and Palm. Where shall we start? I guess we'll start with Sicilian Orange. So the scent notes are Sicilian oranges, grapefruits, lemon, with herbs, lavender, tangerines, and woody pine. So you guys, on the cold, this one is fabulous. It smells like juicy, juicy orange. I know that a lot of citrus candles can sometimes come off as like cleaners, especially lemon scents. I don't get any of that with this. To me, this smells fabulous. I love citrus scents, but it's kind of hard to find some really good ones. I do pick up a hint of the grapefruit and some lemon. One of my favorite, well, two of my favorite candles from Kringle are lemon rosemary and pink grapefruit. I forgot to order lemon rosemary, so there may be another order very, very soon. If this one really lives up to what I think it's going to do, this may become one of my very favorite candles, because I do get the orange, I do get a little bit of the grapefruit, the lemon. It smells green and fresh and juicy, and I really love it. So I went back and I ordered 3 jars based on faith alone, based on the reviews in my candle group, and I am not disappointed on the cold in this one at all. I think it is fabulous. So I'm really excited to try it, because I'm really lacking in summer fruit citrus type scents. You know, when I first started collecting candles, I was really into florals. So I have a ton of those, a ton. But my nose is changing. I'm starting to get away from the real heavy florals, although there's some I still like. So I need to work on getting those whittled down. And I'm starting to lead more toward, you know, the citrus, the fruit, a little bit of bakery, not too much, but a little bit here and there I do like. You know, my nose is changing. It happens to everybody. You know, our tastes change over the years. So the other one that I was really excited to try based on the reviews in my group was this ginger lily and palm. Now, I have had, I didn't have a ginger lily candle before, but I had a ginger lily, I believe it was a soap or a perfume. I think it was a perfume a long time ago that I absolutely loved. It was kind of like spicy and sweet and floral. And I've never seen ginger lily come up before, scent-wise. So I was really excited to try this, especially when it got good reviews. So on this one, I have to say, I do miss having the scent notes on the lid. Mick, I wish you would bring that back, because it's, for a candle reviewer, it's very helpful to have the notes on the lid, because I actually had to go and write everything down and take notes. So ginger lily palm, it says citrus, acacia berry, ginger lily, lush green, pineapple, palm leaves, and white musk. So when I first smelled this on cold, you know, I was unboxing everything and lifting the lids up. My first thought was, oh no, don't tell me I ordered cognac and leather in a large jar, because I didn't want cognac and leather in a large jar. I go like, what did I do? Not that this smells like cognac and leather, but the first note I think that I really picked up on this was the musk. And I think it's because it was cold. Now that it's warming up, I am definitely smelling more of the pineapple. I know, this is, on cold, I'm having a really hard time telling you what I'm smelling. I do get the pineapple, I get the musk, I do get a green note. I do get a citrus note. The ginger lily, I'm not getting like that spicy ginger lily flower that I remember from the perfume that I had years and years ago. To me, this is more like a citrus, musky, I don't know. So I'll be interested to see how this one burns. And, you know, hopefully I can find some time to do a review for you guys, because it did do very well in my candle group. I like it. It's pleasant. I'm just not quite sure how to describe it. So we shall see. But I don't regret getting 3. I'm definitely getting that green palm. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a green note. Acacia berry. But we shall see. That's going to be an interesting one for sure. Something new. Now, the other candle that got really good reviews was Wisteria. But I Did not throw caution to the winds with this one. I only got one, and mostly because of the beautiful label, because, you know, as I mentioned, I'm kind of getting a little bit away from florals. Although I will always still love, you know, my rose candles. Never get away from that. Lavender, always. But I did go a little with just this one. Hi, sorry about that. I had to take a little bit of a break. Mambo wanted his dinner, so if you hear some cat meowing around, that's him. Right now it's the cat social hour where they get treats and they get to hang around with my mom's cat, Lucky. Anyway, so I was a little bit hesitant on Wisteria because, one, it was a floral and I don't really need any more florals. But it also had peppercorn in the notes. The notes are jasmine, carnation, yin yang, gardenia, peppercorn, and oud. And I definitely, for me, the first notes that I picked up were not the top notes. They were the bottom notes, that peppercorn and oud. Gosh, I mean, to me, it almost has like a cologne type smell. I don't know why those are the notes I'm picking up. I mean, to me, it's pretty strong, more than the jasmine and carnation and gardenia, which are three of my favorite florals. I can almost taste this one. The only candle I can say the same from Kringle that I've had before was Archives. I could taste it. And I had bought like a lot of melts, which I kind of regretted because the melts were so strong. I could like literally taste it in the air. I'm kind of getting that vibe from this one. So we shall see. The label's beautiful. It's purple, which right now I'm burning, you know, not burning, but I have a lot of purple decorations out because of Easter and spring. So I'm kind of undecided which of these I'm going to try first, because the purple would fit in. I'm not quite sure if the scent notes would fit in. I'm thinking for me, this might be more of a fall floral to try, or like a late winter, which we are in right now. But right now I'm just craving clean, fresh scents, you know. So I don't know. The verdict for me is out on this one, if I'm going to really like it or not. But it was a favorite with Lori in my group. She had some daylights going, and she said her family loved it, which, you know, florals can be very tricky if you have company over. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we did Sicilian orange, which there's going to be more of that coming in my life. Ginger lily palm, wisteria. Essentials. This was probably the last thing I threw in my cart, and oh my God, am I so glad I did that. And the reason I did was somebody had commented that somebody else had commented that it was a dupe for Capri Blue Volcano, which I absolutely love. Capri Blue Volcano scent-wise. I've had a couple of them and they both burned like crap. I mean, crappity crap. So I was really hesitant on whether to order another volcano, because the last one I just had to chunk up and melt. So I am thrilled that Kringle came out with this candle called Essentials, because to me it does smell a lot like volcano. A lot. I'm not going to say it's an exact dupe because I don't have volcano in front of me, but it's pretty dang close. And the scent notes are pear, bergamot, grapefruit, peach, violet, cedarwood, and musk. I think when I place my third order, I will be getting at least one more of these because it smells fabulous. In fact, it may be a tie between these two as to which one I like most. Yeah. Summer fruit, summer fruit. Gotta have it, gotta have it. Okay, so the last candle I got was Cognac and Leather. Even though this was not really what I was looking for in this purchase, a lot of people had been talking about it, so I figured it's now or never. Let me try it. This is definitely different. I can definitely pick up the tobacco. The notes are wood, tobacco, rose, fruit, leather, and musk. Ironically, I think the Wisteria candle has more of that archive note than this does, which I was expecting. I do pick up the rose, which makes it, a little bit more of a soft floral. I get the tobacco. The other notes are kind of in the background and soft. It'll be interesting. I don't really get like a boozy note. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think this is another one that I'm going to save for fall. I'm not going to burn it now. But I definitely pick up the rose. It's just interesting to me that Wisteria, out of the two candles, Wisteria reminds me more of Archives than Cognac and Leather. Interesting, I think. I did pick up a Daylight in Succulents because a lot of people had talked about this one too. And this is another one where it's kind of in that cologne scent family. And the notes on Succulent are, oh, sorry, I just dropped it. And my light went out. Can't blame Mambo for that one. That's just me being clumsy. Okay, so Succulents, the notes are earth, incense, cinnamon stick, blackberry, clove leaf. There's something I can't read my own writing. Smoke leather, patchouli, dark woods, vanilla bean. I definitely get like the incense, cinnamon stick. I get a little bit of the fruit, the blueberry, the blackberry, smoke leather, patchouli, dark woods. It is one of those smoky incense-y type scents that, once again, I think I would prefer this in the fall and winter time over springtime. I can't decide if it reminds me of something. It does remind me of something. I haven't figured it out yet, though. But I definitely get, like, if you don't like incense and patchouli, this is not for you. Okay, so what's left? Beautiful Day. So I got a couple Daylights in this one. Because normally when I get Daylights, I get 2 of each. Because that's usually how I burn my Daylights. I have 2 holders on either side of a big candle. This one, if you guys like watercolors, you're going to like this one because I think they're very, very similar. Beautiful Day, the scent notes are lemon, guava, cyclamen, sugarcane, pink tulip, jasmine, apricot, amber, and vanilla cream. Where watercolors has, different fruits and flowers, but it's basically a fruity floral. Apple, citrus, currant, jasmine, musk, sandalwood, sweet pea, and strawberry. So I think they're similar. If you like watercolors, you're probably going to really like this one. It's, a sweet, fruity floral. Pleasant. I don't know if I'd want this in the candle form. It's not really my type of scent. It's like a little bit too much on the sweet, girly side. But it's pleasant. It's very pleasant. I got Melts in Blackberry Buttercream. You guys, this one reminds me a lot of Bath & Body Works Berry Waffle Cone. The first thing I could smell was the vanilla cone, which, Kringle Candle has the scent vanilla cone. That was the first thing I could smell. Okay, oh my gosh, this smells like vanilla cone. And then the blackberry's more in the background. So it'll be interesting to see when I melt this if that blackberry comes out more. I think if you guys like your bakery fruit type scents, you probably like this, because I do definitely get that cone. It's not just like a blackberry cream. I do get a bakery note to that one. And then last but not least, herbal tea. Now, people have been comparing this one to London tea and lemon. And I think that's pretty accurate. It does smell a lot like tea and lemon, which are the top notes. The notes on this one are tea, lemon, jasmine, verbena, musk, and sage. So my first impression was, yeah, it smells like London tea and lemon, but it has more tea than lemon to me. And so I was thinking, well, maybe it's more like Bath and Body Works Southern Sweet Tea that they came out, which was more of a black tea than lemon. And I'm like, no, it definitely has lemon. So maybe just like London tea and lemon. But I kept picking up a note. I said, this reminds me a little bit of jasmine green tea. So not that it's a dupe for jasmine and green tea. It definitely is more toward London with the black tea and lemon. But it does have jasmine in it and has verbena and sage. So there is just a little bit of a green note to take it from a straight black tea scent into that herbal tea. But it's mostly black tea. It would be like if London tea and lemon and jasmine green tea got married and had a baby, which makes me very happy because I love both of those candles. They're like in my all-time favorites. So I will definitely be going back and getting a large jar. The only reason I didn't was because I have a lot of tea candles right now, and I didn't need a dupe of anything. But this is just different enough where it is kind of like that combo of London tea and lemon and jasmine green tea that I think I'm going to get a large jar. So, like I said, I will probably be placing a third order. I'll definitely be getting more essentials. Probably another Sicilian orange. I need some rosemary lemon and herbal tea because they are totally in my wheelhouse. They are my jam. So anyway, if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.